Trinity Church. This is Susan.
It's our biggest night. Besides the sunrise service at Easter, this is our Super Bowl.
It's magical because everyone comes. It's not the people that come just twice a month and all of that. We see everyone who has ever walked through our doors throughout the year, and it's really exciting.
I know it's my first one, but based on everything I've seen, man, I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Okay, so do it again. So I'm gonna do it at Break Park.
Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Big night.
Big night.
You guys have been prepping for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is picture perfect Christmas. Like, this night has to be perfect.
No, it's got to be perfect.
Especially Christmas Eve, it's like no jokes. Like, you have to be prepared.
I'm prepared. I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you
100%. Yeah.
There's a lot on my shoulders. There's a lot on everyone's shoulders.
That's a lot of weight on my shoulders. I don't know if I can. It's pretty heavy. It's a camera.
I'm going to be devastated if the Grange shows up.
And this is where things took a turn. Hi, I'm Rita, and this year, I was asked to make a documentary for Suncoast. I interviewed the staff about what it's like behind the scenes at Suncoast during Christmas time, but there was one interview that stood out.
I'm going to be devastated if the Grange shows up.
Initially, I thought he said degron, which is a portion of a protein that is important in the regulation of protein degradation rates, but that didn't make sense. However, I noticed something in the background, some sort of digital investigation link board. When I enhanced it, I realized it said Grange. What exactly was Ricardo trying to figure out?
It would take me like an hour to explain this all to you.
But he did. And it took 3.5 hours. So let me give you the theory of the Grange in 15 seconds. The Grange is a legendary creature that has been causing a bit of trouble around Suncoast for years. Cameras missing, only to be found in strange places. Cables getting unplugged for no apparent reason. Essentially, the Grange is behind anything that goes wrong. So I asked Ricardo if he had ever had a personal encounter with the Grange.
I've never actually seen it. I've tried. I've gone in the building by myself. I've called it, the Grange out, like, are you here? Are you here? Sometimes I'll see something out of the corner of my eye, and then something bad will happen. I've tried to capture on video. Nothing.
So elusive.
Very elusive.
Well, why?
It's like he knows the building really, really well.
As it turns out, a lot of people know the building really, really well. So I focused my search on all the staff members with key access to the building. After cross-referencing them with Grange activity, there was only one person it could be, Eric, a hard-working member of the grounds crew. But he had no idea what I was talking about.
First time I heard it was walking in here. Heard you guys talking about it.
And then, a clue.
Chase still has his keys, the little punk.
So I asked Ricardo if he believed Chase was the Grange.
No, he's not even on this. Not at all. I've got Neil Armstrong on here before him.
Will we ever know the identity of the Grange? Unfortunately for Ricardo, Christmas Eve is here, and the Grange is still out there. So will this picture-perfect Christmas Eve performance live up to its name? We can only hope.
Well, Merry Christmas, Suncoast. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can't see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Let's give it up for Lee, everyone. Come on. mistletoe, it's hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a picture perfect Christmas this year. All right, Merry Christmas, Suncoast. I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce all of our performers tonight. It is such an honor and a pleasure that you guys decided to join us for Christmas Eve. So thank you so much. So over here on the piano is my lovely wife, Laura Aviles. Give it up for her. Right here on lead guitar, we have Lee Harper, Brian Homan on bass, and Ryan Parker on drums. Give it up for him. And now let me introduce the singers. First up, we have Marissa Murphy. Come on, you guys can do better than that. Marissa Murphy, there we go. Right after her, Stacy Homan. Hope Stutzman. And finally, my partner in crime, my confidant, Chase Briner. Let's give it up for him. Looking good, man, looking good. Merry Christmas. Dude, the grunge is here. The grunge is here.
The grunge isn't real, Ricardo.
What are
Come
you
on.
talking about? That's my life's
We
work.
went
Are you
over
kidding?
this.
No,
You can-
no, I'm telling you.
Hey guys, I think I actually knocked it over with the sickle.
Oh man, I don't think he did it. I don't.
Ricardo, it's just a tree.
You're right. It's just a tree.
In on three? Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, here we go.
Out for three.
I'm sorry, everyone. Looks like we had a false alarm on the garage. I'm sorry. It's
Ricardo,
a really
Ricardo.
big. Yeah.
You doing all right? Because you seem a little off.
Actually, you know, now that you mention it, just a little anxious. This is a big night. This is Christmas Eve at Suncoast. You know, this is a big service. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I just take like a beat, like a second, I'm going to take this next song off. I'm going to go backstage, recollect my thoughts.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Actually, very healthy of you. You know, my therapist would tell me, just picture your emotions and handle them the best way you can, Chase.
Is your therapist Susan?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
you
good
can
advice.
keep it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. I'll log that away, Laura. Write that down. All right. Well, does anybody want to sing this next song?
Yes, absolutely. I've been practicing.
Which one of you want to sing it?
I want to sing it.
All right. Well, Suncoast, please help me welcome these three beautiful ladies to the center stage. Come on, let's give it up for them.
Watch my mic, watch my mic, watch my mic.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world
Wait a minute. What just happened? Steven, come here. Excuse me, ladies. I'm sorry. This is Steven, everyone. He's one of our experienced camera operators. Yeah, let's give it up for him. Steven, it looked like something happened with your camera. Somebody stole it. You saw that. I know you saw it. You saw something happen with his camera? Yeah, okay. Steven.
Hey, what's up?
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I think I saw something.
It was the Grange.
Okay.
It was the Grange, wasn't it? He's here and he's ruining our...
Wait, I think I have a theory. I think it was me.
Could have been him.
It wasn't him. He was playing drums the whole time.
Long arms.
Yeah, but no, you were over there.
Ricardo.
Yeah. It's just a camera.
Just a camera,
right? Yeah, that's not going to ruin this night. Nope, not at all. All right. Well, Steven. You play drums, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Parker, can you teach him this next one? Sure. Okay, awesome. All right. This is going to be okay. This is going to be fine. This is going to... All right.
Pull yourself together. In for 3.
Yeah, okay. Hey, everyone. I am so sorry about that. This year, this was our picture-perfect Christmas, and I don't know, Chase, I feel like we're kind of letting him down a little bit.
I mean, I thought we were doing pretty good, right?
No, it's going great. You're right. The ladies, I mean, come on, they did amazing, right? But, Chase, this next one, though.
Best song of the night. Yeah.
This next one is you guys are gonna love it.
My favorite.
You guys are gonna love it. All right,
you guys ready?
You want to do that? All right.
All right.
Well, actually, hold on 1 second. 1 second, okay? Just 1 minute. And Granch, I know you can hear me.
Ricardo.
Yeah.
For real. You doing all right?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. I don't know why my voice did that.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You're good?
Cool.
All right.
Cool as a cucumber.
All right.
Cool. I'm good. Frosty the Snowman playing in the... I'm sorry. Playing in the snow. I'm good. Let's just do this next one. All right?
Okay. They told me ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, a newborn king to sing ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, and our finest gifts we bring ba-rum-bum-bum-bum to lay before the king ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum. So to honor him ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, when little baby ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, I am a poor boy too ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. I have no gifts to bring ba-rum-bum-bum-bum that's fit to give a king ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum. Shall I play for you ba-rum-bum-bum-bum on my
What's happening? What happened?
I just grabbed you.
That's it. I'm certain of it this time. The Granch is here, and I'm going to find him, and I'm going to stop him. Chase, you take him.
Wait. Ricardo, show's not over yet. We got all these wonderful people here. Do we really need the lights and the speakers and the cameras and stuff?
I mean, I don't know. I just thought it's what everyone wanted.
Well, maybe it's what you wanted.
All right. Maybe you're right. I think the pressure just, I don't know, kind of got to me this year and just wanted everything to be so perfect. I don't know, maybe some of you are feeling the same way. Maybe you're hoping for something that you know can't happen, or maybe you're afraid of something that you can't even see. Or maybe you're like me tonight, missing the perfection in the imperfect moments. I mean, we had a perfect Christmas Eve planned and it didn't happen. Are we gonna give up now? Send you guys off into the night wondering what on earth happened at Suncoast? No. We're gonna do what we should have done all along.
Presents! What?
No, Parker, you're not getting this. You're not getting this. Okay, so let's talk about the things that are important, right? So I'm looking at these lights. We don't need these lights to feel warmth, right?
Yeah.
We don't need these cameras to be seen, right?
Yeah.
We don't need music to be heard.
Yeah. Wait.
I disagree.
I was on a roll, guys. Come on, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. We need each other. That's what's most important. What matters at this time of year is surrounding ourselves with the people that matter. Now, I have an idea, but you guys are gonna have to trust me on this one, and I need everyone's help. Singers, why don't you guys come up to the center of the stage? Parker, grab that bass drum, and I just want you to do like a nice like sway beat. And Chase, come here, buddy. You got your pitch pipe on you?
Please. Do I ever leave the house without it?
All right, so let's do B flat.
B flat? No.
Perfect. All right, so I need everyone in the room's help here, okay? Even if you think you can't sing, I want you to follow me, okay? Chase, let's pick it up from where we left off.
Okay. And come, they told
All right, here we
me.
go. Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. That was amazing. Now I need to hear everyone. Follow me.
A newborn king to sing. Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum.
Perfect.
And our finest gifts we bring. Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum.
Good.
To lay before the king. Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Rum-pum-pum-pum. Rum-pum-pum-pum. And so to honor him. Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. When we come.
Amazing job, everyone. That was awesome. You guys sounded good. The power's back on, man. We can keep going with the show. Guys, we have an amazing rest of the show.
Carter.
Dude, that's the grunge. That's the grunge. I'm telling you, that's the grunge. I was right.
You were right.
I was right. Where is he?
The electrical room.
Okay. I'm going to go get him. I'm going to go get him.
Get him! I believed him the whole time. I did.
Oh.
Man. I don't know, man. I still think it's Chase.
I'm right here, man.
Oh. I caught him. I caught the grunge. He's right here. I caught him. All right, step back, everyone. Step back.
Look how it walks.
All right. I can't believe it. We caught him. All right. I'm nervous. Let's see who you really are.
I'm just surprised it took you so long to figure out it was me. You know, Grouch, Grinch. I go by many names. But here's what's amazing. When you try to have a picture-perfect Christmas, what I noticed was the perfection was such an emphasis. And when things went gone, they started looking for things to blame. And, you know, that's where the opportunity to have some fun kicks in. So you kick in and you kind of help them to see, you know, you blame this. But, you know, for thousands of years, we've been blaming other things for who we are and what we're doing. And most of the time, the problem is not it, it's us. And the second thing I'm reminded is that, you know, that perfection is not a good quality, but excellence is. This band will never be perfect, like the pastor's never be perfect, but I will tell you the level of excellence is very high. Don't you agree? So we strive for excellence, not perfection, and we try not to blame others because that never serves us very well. But it reminds me 2,000 years ago when Mary and Joseph came to Jerusalem, and she was with child. They didn't blame the Roman government. They didn't blame the census. They didn't blame the cold weather or the rough donkey ride. What they really did was they celebrated the goodness of God and the birth of love. The story of Jesus is a story about love coming into the world in human form, and we celebrate that tonight. And as we do that, one of my favorite songs, I know they've already done it, but they'll do it year after year because it's my favorite. But it's Silent Night. Would you guys sing that for me? Thank you so much.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory streams from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah, in Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
Well, let's begin this service in an old traditional way, shall we? Merry Christmas. It's wonderful to come together as a community. And for some of you I haven't seen in a long time, and thank you for coming back. You know, since COVID happened a couple years ago, you know, people have been a little more resistant to change, even though we've made this, you know, building us fresh air coming in all the time. We try to do what we can, but it's still, we understand that just some of you watching online, and it's okay. We're just glad you're here. Fair enough? We want you to celebrate with us all the good things of life. I had someone come and say, oh, I can't wait to see you on this weekend. I won't miss Christmas Eve. And I said, well, you're going to miss me this weekend too. Because the last weekend of every year for the last 15 years, we've called it Take a Break Weekend. Because we have so many volunteers and so many people working, we decided many years ago, we'd just tell people to stay home. Now, all year long, I'm telling you to come to church. So it's odd for me to shift gears and say, stay home this weekend. If you want to see a devotional, there's some music online. We have a special service prepared for you online. You can tune in to suncoastcommunity.com and watch that through the app or through the website, whatever. You can find it, but you tune it on. We have a Christmas teaching and also a year-end message for us. I mean, a year-end message and Christmas music. But I'm so glad for the opportunity to stand before you and remind you of those things and celebrate all the good things of God. So, some people have come to me. And at Suncoast, if you don't know, I'm Larry Bach. I'm the lead pastor. I'm the founding pastor. This is my 24th Christmas Eve at Suncoast. That's a wonderful thing. And it is my joy. It's one of the favorite services of the year. It's community. It's fun. You got to enjoy the music. And now we're going to move to the candlelight time. But somebody lately, several people have said, why don't you tell us a story that you told us many years ago? And it's called a parable. I haven't told this story, and I have strong records, but I did tell it in 2014. So if you've been here before 2014, you may know it. If you haven't, you may not. It's called The Parable of the Birds. One of my favorite Christmas stories. It goes something like this. Years ago, there was a man and lady who lived in the mountains. And he loved God, and she did too, and they had a couple of kids. And at Christmas time, every year, he decided, I'm just going to stay home for the Christmas Eve service. Why? He said, I don't get the whole Christmas message. The whole idea that the God of the universe, with all the power at his disposal, would want to become a human being, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, in theological words, it's called incarnation. From the word incarnate means in the flesh. I don't understand the incarnation. I don't understand God becoming man. I just don't get it. And honey, you go, I'm going to stay home. And she said, no problem. She took the kids, went down to the church in the valley. He sat down in his easy chair, and it was a cold night. The fire was blazing, and he looked out, and the snow was starting to come down. Great time to read a book. Sat there reading his book and enjoying it. All of a sudden, he heard a thud against the window. Then a few minutes later, another thud. He thought, what is this? And then 2 or 3 more thuds. He thought, someone's throwing snowballs against my window. And he got up to look out. He was surprised because the wind was blowing, the snow was coming down pretty hard, and a flock of birds had become confused. And some of those birds trying to get into refuge were flying into the light of the window, trying to get in his house for shelter. He said, that's just terrible. Maybe there's something I can do. He said, I've got a big barn outside. So he went out to his barn, he opened the doors, and he waited for the birds to go in. They didn't go in. So he went behind them and tried to shoo them, and they just flew every direction. Finally thought, I know I need to make it more inviting. He turned all the lights on inside and tried it again. It still didn't work. Finally he thought, I've got it. Breadcrumbs. Took some bread, and he started from where the birds were kind of floundering in the snow, confused. He put the breadcrumbs all the way to the barn, waiting for the birds to eat the bread and go into the barn of safety. They kept in the snow, paying no attention to the bread. He thought, what can I do to help these poor birds? I don't know. But he said, I know. If only for a minute or two, I could become a bird. I'd be able to take them from the pace of heartache and storm into the place of shelter. About the time he had that idea, the bells from the church started pealing in the valley as they celebrated God becoming man. He dropped to his knees in the snow and said, now I understand. I understand why you had to come to earth in human form, that Christ had to come here to teach us how to really know who you are and to find our way to safety. Christmas is about celebrating. It's about celebrating the love of God. It's about celebrating the birth of Jesus, but it's a celebration of kindness and joy and hope. There's a lot of kids here tonight. Christmas for you guys is about tomorrow. Gonna wake up. You know, some people, my grandkids occasionally look at me and say, "Are you Santa?" I go, "No, I'm not Santa." First of all, I'm too thin and I don't have a white beard. Yes, sometimes, I know. Today, we're gonna celebrate by lighting the candle. And you have candles in your hands, but I'm gonna invite, so we have some special guests who've been given special candles. Would you come forward at this time? You've been designated, and we wanna talk to you and let you help us share the light. We're going to take and turn all the lights off in the house, if you would, please. Just bring them all down. Parents, if you have a little child, you might want to put your hand on them. Wives, your husband may need to be calmed down too. But in history, 2,000 years ago, the world was dark. The political scene was terrible. The religious scene was so legalistic. People were marginalized and damaged and hurting and wounded. And God so loved the world that he sent his light into the world in a manger. The story of Jesus tells us about that. So I want you to take this one light and see the difference one light can make in the world. So the light is bright. Let me share it with you. And as you receive the light, share the light. And as they walk up and down the aisles, and they share the light with you, share it with your neighbor. Everyone shares the light, and it'll make a difference. And some of you need to start in the front, some of you need to go to the back. But as you share the light around you, share it with your neighbor. It'll move from aisle to aisle. If there's someone across the aisle that don't have it, just reach across the aisle and share your light. It's okay to do that so that others may see the love of God. Just look around. If they don't have the light near you, reach across and share it.
Come and behold him, born the King of ages. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
In the Gospel of John, John really got it. He said, in the beginning was the Word, or the Logos, the divine order. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him. Without him, nothing was made that has been made. In him was light, and that light was the life of mankind. It says the darkness tried to overcome it, but it could not do it. But in John 1:14, it says, the Word became flesh, the Logos, the order, the Christ, the light, came to Bethlehem and became flesh and lived for a while among us. We have seen his glory. That means we've seen the light of God who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. And what do we do with that light? We share it. Look around you in the room. See the difference it's made? Now what you do is lift your light. Now look around. You see what happens when the light of Christ is given to the community. It's the love of God that changes the world. And that's the celebration of Christmas this year. Could you bring your candle back down? Let's sing Silent Night together.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Now do me a favor, look at the light just for a minute. And let me remind you, this light represents the love and light of God in our lives. Now let me share with you one more thing. As it's yours, lift it one more time. May the Spirit of Christ be ours as we share it with those around us this Christmas season. Remember that God loves you, and so do I. God bless you so much. Take your candles down now, and very so easily, you can blow those out without blowing wax on your neighbor. So let's end this as we began it. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you the first weekend of January. God bless you. Thank you so much for coming.